Good morning, early birds. It's 4 a.m. Eastern Time. It's 10 o'clock in Amsterdam. Well, did we have a day yesterday? I'm really curious what you all did. Did anyone play AMC? Pavel, good morning. Stephen, good morning. Very curious to hear that. Did you all watch the choppy action that went on during the day, like I did? Oh, there's a lot of light there. Can you see me all right? It's finally summer now in the Netherlands, so a lot of lights coming in right there. So if that's, well, that's not a bother to you, is it? I don't think so. So anybody played AMC yesterday? Who did? Steven, AMC and XBEF. Good morning, Pavel. You missed it yesterday. Okay, well, I missed AMC too, so I'm just, you know what I say, I'm just stupid. More or less. So let's have a look at what happened yesterday. And I did play AMD. So this yesterday, for anybody who does not follow me on Twitter, please do, because on Twitter you can find out what I am doing. So I'm calling out all these levels. You really have to watch them yourselves, because I'm trading, so I don't have the time or the energy to say, okay, watch it. But this is really the point where you should have watched it. We called out this 80.66 and bam, right on a kisser. And so that was a great play for everybody who was in this. So this is my long reversal. You can play this two ways. So you can say, okay, if 80.66 is my level, then I'm going to limit order in at 80.70 or something. And then you're in. Fine, this is the best price, and then you go up. What you also can do is say, okay, it kissed 80.66 here, the first candle that makes a new high. This one I'm getting in here. If you get above here, then this is about 80.80, I think. And then the move to 82. This was the target, 84.05. But when we were, I think, 10-20 minutes into the trade, I tweeted, we're not going to reach that 84.05. So I put my stop loss in at, I'm not sure exactly where I did it, but I got out once this 9 EMA on the 1 minute broke, and made just a nice profit on this one on AMD. So this is how you can get in. So just put in your limit order just above the level that I give you. So if 80.66 is a level and you are absolutely sure that it will hold, then 80.7 is your entry. If you're more a conservative player, which you can be, if the markets are not good, if the overall market is bad, then you can say, okay, I'm going to get in the next high, and that's here. So then you lose a little bit of your profit here, but you are a conservative trader then, and then you can say, okay, I'm going to put in my money here, 80 point. I don't know exactly what this point was, but you can find this all on my Twitter account, and then play it to the upside. So you can play this both ways. And then I also got a loss yesterday. It was a waiting game. I told you yesterday, day trading is sometimes a waiting game. It's not puff, 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 poof, in, out, in, out, in, out. It can be a waiting game. So we called out this level, 336.23. 336. So that's a big stock. So you really have to be able to buy this even on a marginal account, or you just have to be having a big account to buy this in order to make some money. So I missed the short here. This is a short all day long. So just kiss the level here once, twice. This is a double top all day long, and then try to get past this level again here. Didn't do that, and then you can see here that it just trickles down. So your entry point would be in the first low here. So this would be my entry point normally. This red candle, this is the low. You touch this, it's the VWAP, and then you just go in here at 334. And you can play it all the way to the downside, $10 to the downside. So if you are a short player, and if you're really good at it, and if you're better at it than I am, because I do play the shorts, but I am long biased. That's just who I am. So that's just the way I trade. And you can say, okay, but you have to do more shorts. Well, I do, but mostly in the afternoon or in the evening here in Amsterdam. But this is a $10 short play on a $300 stock. So that's great. But then it reached its level here at 324.95. And then I tweeted, I'm getting in here. I'm in. So this is the level. It holds this level. So 1, 2, 3, 324.95 was the level. And then I thought, okay, this can just be a nice move up all the way to VWAP, which is at 330. So that will also be a $5 play on a $300 stock. So that's just nice, good enough. But a few minutes later, I also told you what my stop loss was. 50 cents on this one. So I stopped out at 324.50 and made a loss on this one. So small win on AMD and a loss on our friend Zoom videos. So that was my day yesterday, and the rest of the day I thought, well, am I going to chase AMC? I'm sorry, AMC. No, I'm not going to do that. So I did not. And I just called it a day and say, okay, this was not the trading day that I needed today. Good morning, Brittany. With a smiling face. And the smiling face means that you traded AMC yesterday, or did you? OP traded Tesla instead. Yeah. Good morning, Juan. I think I pronounced it right. BKM, good morning. Frans, good morning. Plug before earnings, BKM. Plug earnings today. Thoughts on MFIS, good morning. Do we chase AMC today? Conversation on character. Wow, yeah, I'm not in a habit of chasing anything. Well, that's not completely true, of course, because I once chased a girl who is now my wife. So chasing can be good, but not in day trading. So MFIS you want to see and Plug you want to see. I didn't have a look at the earnings today, but we have this big old watch list. I'm going to show that to you in just a moment. IME back in town. That's great. Hi IME. Hi Tom. Good morning to you. Hit those likes. Indeed, hit those likes, guys, because and girls, because we really need it at Benzinga. And if you didn't already, I cannot imagine that you didn't, but subscribe to this channel. That costs nothing. Subscribe. We need this 100,000. I don't know where we're at right now, but we're closing in right now. So we're giving away Tesla stocks or something. I'm not sure what the promo is, but please be sure that you subscribe to the channel if you didn't do that already. So these are my stocks today. NXE on a watch list, AMC, OEG, SNDL. SNDL really is above $2 again. So maybe, just maybe, we had this great cannabis day yesterday with all the women who are in cannabis. So AMSC, VTNR, Blackberry, really, Blackberry, WPG, NEO, Lizzie, CCL, SOS again, Bingo again, PXS, FCEL, Let's, Zoom, why not, HPQ, and LB. LB, really. Okay, so this is the watch list now, and I see that I forgot my water. I'm here. Yeah, I am me. I'm me. I'm here. Yeah, I'm still getting used to your screen name. So I see that I forgot my water. So watch this promo, and I'll be back in a minute.
When you want to maximize your performance in the market, you need access to the highest quality tools and news available. When you want to maximize your performance in the market, you need access to the highest quality tools and news available. Benzinga Pro stands out from all of the options you'll be presented with, and their instant access to market-moving news positions you to be prepared to take on the market in the best ways possible. Here's how it works. Benzinga Pro's news desk creates original news content that's available on your main news feed and gives you actionable information about companies you may want to invest in. This news desk information gives you the chance to beat the market, receive impactful news as it breaks, and jump on trending stocks before and as they rise. And beyond that, Benzinga Pro is packed with helpful features and unique insights that give you the best information possible. There's tools like the Live Audio Squawk, which streams every day with important news and timely updates, and the real-time news alerts that allow you to stay on top of every developing story you're keeping tabs on. Alerts and news will be sent straight to your inbox or delivered as live sound alerts. For those investors that want real-time, actionable, and breaking news about companies they may be looking to invest in, Benzinga Pro is the tool to use.
So I got my water now, and let's do this watch list. Just this was on my screen, Blackberry. We are already 40 minutes into the show, so I stop messing around and just talk stocks now. So this is what happened the last 14 minutes with MFIS. 1, 2, 3 big candles on the 5 minutes. So this one's really going. And you could have played this one in pre-markets just to make a little profit here. So this is going on. This is 5 minute, 5 minute here, 5 minute here, and the next 5 minute here that makes a new high. That's this one. Then you can get in at 1340, but well, yeah, you see volume is low, so you just are in big risk if you are doing this. But if you were here at 1150, then selling this right now would also be something. So this Blackberry wants to go. You can see that right now. So just from chat, MFIS. This is MFIS. We have all Fibonacci going on MFIS, as you can see here. Is this still applicable? Maybe. So this is very obvious here. This is 1848 and this is 1843. So 18.51 is your breakout level. So this is resistance here, right here. And then what you want to see is that this one goes to this 50% level here, 19 exactly. So that's a nice target for MFIS. And to the downside, this is a level all day long. If you see something like this happening, 1785, and then of course these two, I not always call these out, but this blue one, this is pre-market open, this is 1834, and this is 1836, so 1835 is definitely a level for MFIS. Shall I put that one in for you guys here? 1835. So those are the levels for MFIS. And then plug. I didn't watch the calendar on earnings today. I sometimes do, and I sometimes share them with you, but as a day trader, they are important, of course, but not all that important, because I'm not that interested in why a stock moves. I just want to see that it moves, and being this level trader that I am, I'm just putting the levels, and if a stock hits the level, then I'm going short or long, depending on where my level is. So this is what we predicted on plug. If you remember, everybody who watch this every day, as you should, of course, this should be your normal routine, getting up and watch this show, then this is what we saw on the 25th of May. You predicted this on plug, and it happened. And then it had a lot of trouble here in getting over this line, and now it's just using the same line as kind of a support, but it's hitting a lot of resistance here, but also having a lot of support. So support and resistance coming together here. So this is support. If it stays above this 30.31, and it has a lot of trouble getting above the 200 SME. So this 39, well, let's call out a 31, the nice round number for this one, as your next resistance level. And then you can play this to 31.50, which is also a nice round number, and then 31.81. So on plug, anything above 30.31 is a long, and your first target is then 31 exactly, and then after that, then it just can really make this run. But if you look at this up, just hesitating here, this is a doji that you don't want to see normally when you are bullish, and this one makes a lower high and a lower low. So be careful, be sure that this one is strong, because there is some trend going down right now, and you don't want to see that if you're long bias. If you're short bias, then you can also short this one, of course, under 30.31. So that's plug. Then let's get on with our own watch lists. Hi, Tom. This is TC 2000. That's what I'm using for my graphs. And people who are a little bit longer in this business will say, that's old school. Well, I'm not sure if it's old school or not, but it's so nice to user-friendly, and you can draw, and you can subscribe to news if you want to, but I'm using the Benzinga news for that, but you can put in your news here. There are a lot of scans in this one. I'm not selling this one to you, so you cannot buy this from me. I don't get any commission in telling you this. So look at this. These are the conditions that you can scan. There are more than 100, I think. And then you can also make your own make your own scan. I'm doing it right here. Bounce, RSI 25, RSI 80. During the day, I use these. You can also use volumes of, what I use a lot is volume with, this one, gap up with momentum. So this is what I use a lot. And then this is what you get. So gap up with momentum. So OVV, this is gap up with momentum. CLR, this is gap up with momentum. BIP, this is gap up with momentum. Just with 3 clicks, you can see, okay, this is just nice. And then if I think OVV might just be interesting on a daily level, then I click with my right button and I copy that to my favorites, and I am ready with my watch list. And then I made my own watch list, of course. I do that on paper every morning, but after I do them on paper, I put them in here, and I thought, well, I just might put them on here right now. So then I really look like a professional, which I am, by the way. This is what I do. Don't have any side jobs. I invest in European stocks, and I'm day trading American stocks. I'm not selling any courses or something like that. I'm not selling software. I'm giving this all for free, except for one thing. Hit that like. Praying for my blessings. I'm just talking a lot right now, so it's just me. I think it's because it's a really beautiful day here. Summer really kicking in now, and I'm talking. We didn't discuss any stocks except MFIS and Plug. But what you see here on the screen right now is the big old watch list that I made. So this is the watch list for today. AMC, BB, OEG, OVV, NXE, WPG, VTNR, Zoom, SNDL, SOS, AMSC, PXS, NEO, CCL, HPQ, FCEL, LB, Bingo, Let's Lizzie. I don't know why Apple is in quicksand. I think that someone put out some ratings on Apple, and Apple has been just sitting there for some time. So I don't know why, really. Someone put out a message that they said, well, okay, and put out a strike to or a rate. Apple should not be worth any more than $100 or something. So I'm not sure what's going on with Apple. There's a day trader. This is just a lot of chop, and look at those lines here. So if you want to play this as a day trader, and this is a level, this is a level, this is a level, this is a level. That's just very difficult to trade as a day trader. So Apple not on my list. Let's look at AMC. Whoopsa! This is AMC. Just going again. So this is market open. So it closed here at 37.75, then opened here pre-market, and this is what it did just pre-market. This is post-market close, not close, but post-market high, 39.40. So you want to play the breakout here. So any levels to the bottom are, of course, this post-market close and this pre-market open, and everything under that, it's just not worth to look at, I think, unless you want to see if it drops all the way to here, then you are, I think, in trouble, but it just might. I don't think so, it just might. But I think there will be a lot of strength again in AMC because everybody's watching this, except I did not yesterday. I was watching AMD and made a little profit. So this is the AMC for you guys with the levels that I just called out. I am not in the habit of holding anything, praying for my blessing. So I'm a day trader. I get up every morning and I start with 0. And at the end of the day, I go out with 0. I make a profit, of course, every day because that's my living, but there are no overnight stocks for me. So I'm a day trader. Get in the morning, get out in the evening, or get out after 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 seconds. I don't scalp that much, so usually I am in a trade a little bit longer than most day traders who are just boom, 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 in and out. That's not what I do. I'm willing to make a nice profit and willing to stay in maybe even a few hours on the trade, but not holding overnight. So I can't give you any advice on overnight holding. On AMC, I would be very nervous to holding AMC overnight. But that's just me. I want to have a good night's sleep. Okay, Blackberry. This is Blackberry. Look at this. This is market open. And it jumped from $13 to $30.80. We saw that in just 30 minutes ago. So this is happening on Blackberry. There's going to be another Blackberry day. People are watching this after yesterday, of course. So do we have a secondary runner or don't we? These are the levels that I don't care about anymore. So I'm going to erase them all. Look at this. This is just stupid. So Blackberry, please trade Blackberry if you want to, but I'm not going to call a level. I'm going to have to put it on my watch list because, well, as a day trader, it is always interesting to look at it. Trade this one on price action. Age, that is just the best question that I had since a few. Now look at this. Doesn't this look the same? I'm going to answer your question in just a moment, Age. So look at this. Blackberry. OEG. There's some momentum going on with these stocks, guys. So that's just, I'm just saying this is, it will get above this 853 in pre-market. That's my prediction right now. And if it does, then you have to move up this line to make a breakout play in when markets open. Sometimes I trade pre-markets, but I didn't do that for a while because, well, I'm occupied with you guys. And so OEG, of course, is also 853 is now a level of resistance, but I'm pretty sure that it will break that. If it does not, then this is your breakout level. And with big candles like these, there's no, you cannot put a level here anywhere. So please trade this one on price action and not on a level. H just asked me, do you have a target? Yes, I have a target. I have a goal, I have a target. And I'm going to tell you what my target is. My target is to trade the market that's in front of me. So when I started out trading, then I had a target and I set my target on a few $100 a day. And I thought, okay, I'm just going to make a few $100 a day. And then if I do that every day, 20 days in a month, then I'm going to have just a nice bag full of money and I'm going to be happy. What happened though is that I was getting obsessed with those goals. So if I didn't make my, let's say, $1,000 a day, then I got obsessed with the number. And when I was at 700 or something, then I said to myself, okay, I just have to do one more trade and then win another $300 on a trade, and then I'm in with $1,000, and then I'm a happy camper. And I'm going out, and then I just took all these weird plays who made no sense in order to make to meet my goal. So after 3 months doing that, I said, well, this is not working. this is not working. So what I did then is I built my strategy, which is the reversal long play. It's my favorite play, and it's my favorite play because I'm good at it. So if you are a short player, or if you're a scalper, or if you're a VWAP trader, or if you're a breakout trader, then please do that. But I am the reversal long player of the year, I think. So I want to see this one go down, hit a level, and then go up again. That's just an ideal play for me, 9 out of 10 times. And I went back to the drawing board, said, okay, I'm gonna just get rid of the goals. So no goals for me. My only goal is to trade my strategy every time. Every time I see the strategy, I'm gonna trade it. So I do the reversal long in the morning. I do the VWAP play in the morning. I do the breakout play in the morning or in the afternoon, American time. And in the evening or in the late afternoon American time, in the morning American time, yes, I do this, those three, I'm sorry about that, I'm getting mixed up with those times again. I'm just having some kind of mental breakdown. It's 4 a.m. in Eastern time. I know that it's 10 o'clock in Amsterdam. But so I just let me say this one more time. It's really important. I do my strategies, which is the reversal long, which is the breakout play, which is the VWAP bounce. Those are my 3 main strategies. I do those. I don't look at my numbers when I do those. I really don't. And then in the afternoon, or in the evening, Amsterdam time, I do the shorts. So I play the shorts in the evening if they are there. And then at the end of the day, I'm just going to look at my scoreboard and I'm just saying to myself, okay, so this happened to me today. Did I play my strategy okay? Am I happy with what I did today? Should I change something today or tomorrow? And if that's a no, then I'm just going to keep on doing that. And if it's a yes, then I'm going to change a lot of things. So, and what I do then, I make my diary. So on every trade that I do, I write a little story about it, how it went, how I did with it. Did I do okay? And I'm not really want to share that with you because why not? So, for example, this is just an old diary from 19th of March. I traded NNDM here. This is all in Dutch, of course. So I look at a trade here. So this is the trade that I'm looking at right here. I look at my P&L and I tell about what I did that day on a trade like this. So this is ZM. This is NNDM. And I make this little story and I tell myself in a diary from what I did that day and if I did right or if I did wrong. So that's really what's the most important thing to do when you are day trading, to really stick to your strategy, because I don't want to get rich overnight. I want to keep my career going. And if you keep your career going, then you can be a professional day trader because you're just doing all the right things and you stop having goals. So these are all my, no, not all my, these are just a few. So I post them on Twitter, of course, and you see some of my watch lists is also here, but you don't have to. So these are all my diaries. So this is Neo in 26th of April 21. And I tell myself, okay, this is what I did, this is what I did wrong, this is what I did all right, this is what I did not all right. And This is my Excel with the number of shares that I traded, and this is right in the 24th of May 21, how I traded that one. And this is UXIN, and this is VOD, and this is SLIMERAZ. So this is a short that I traded on SLIMERAZ. So I keep my diary here, and on that diary I am making notes, and I'm just trading my strategies. So everything is about strategy. And at the end of the month, I'm just looking for the first time, okay, how much money did I make this month? Really. So that was a big answer to a short question, but I really think that's a real good question, H. And I think it's something that we have to discuss sometimes. So if you have a goal for yourself and you are comfortable with that, then it's fine by me, but that's not the way that I am comfortable. Yeah, that's really difficult, Fly Guy. How do you confirm that you're not in a false breakout? That's just, look, I am trading a 1-to-3 ratio. So I put in $1 to make $3 on every trade. That's what I'm aiming for. And it has to be at least a 1-to-2. So it's a 1-to-3 ratio. And then if you have a 1-to-3 ratio and you get all those 1-to-3s, then you are all right if you're just trading 50%, if you're 50% of the time right. I'm at 58% right now on a 1-to-3 ratio. I'm not always losing the 1 and not always gaining the 3. So my real ratio is 1 to 2.5 right now. So 58% of my trades are positive. That's just over 50%, mind you. But while I'll keep my losses small, $1 to $3, then I'm just making this nice gains every day. And with my risk unit of 1% of my total account, then you can do the math approximately of what I am earning every month. So that's how I do that. So you cannot confirm if it's a false breakout or not. Yeah, Wilmar, I know SLIMERAZ helped the $1. So we're going to look at that in a while. I'm buying full stocks. Okay, we have to move on because otherwise we don't get this watch list done. So I'm just going to do the watch list now, guys. So and then at the end I have some ticket time, and so let's do the watch list because a lot of people are waiting for this. NXE was on the watch list yesterday, so this is what happened yesterday. Not yesterday. This is what's happening now. Yeah, yesterday. So maybe it just maybe get above this 502. So it's no volume right now. Be aware that pre-market open and post-market close. Put that in your graphs also. Are always levels. I'm not going to call them every time because you really have to know that by now. If you're listening to me, you don't have to listen to me, of course. I'm just calling the levels, and I'm giving full accountability on my Twitter accounts. You can see that under this video on my handle. I'm giving full accountability what I did that day. Yesterday I made a loss and a win, and that was it for me yesterday. So on NXE, $5 is the level, 485 is the level, 442 is the level, and 433 is a level. And if you really want this here, then 450 is also 458. You can also put this one in. So not a lot of space between those levels, so be careful in trading this one. WPG, well, you know where this is in. This is everything that you want to see. No, not everything that you want to see. If you want to see a second day runner, then you really want to see this 593 breaking today. And is there any support to speak of? I really won't. Difficult one. For this one, I just want to play the breakout to the 593. So there's almost no support here. So it has to break out, and then anything above 593 is long for me. Then VTNR, that's one from yesterday also. Price action, because look at this. There's no use in putting any levels in here because there are no levels. So if there are no levels, then I'm not going to put them in. So it didn't hold this $11 yesterday, but just might. If you want to see something as a support, then maybe, just maybe, this area here from 835 to 803-ish. You really don't want to see this one go under this 803 if you are long bias. So this could also be a very nice short all the way here back to the $5 area. Then Zoom. I played Zoom yesterday. I told you I was not happy because I did not get into that short, and I should have. And then I got into the long. That was okay, but I was stopped out. And I don't want to revenge play this one. But something's going on here. Look at this. Big moves yesterday. So I'm just going to be bold and keep these levels in here. So 336.23, and this one's a little bit higher today. 50 moving average and 9 moving average just creeping up here. So 326.13 is now my level as a support, and then the breakout above 336.23 all the way to the top here, 342.14. Profit is profit. Stephen, you're right. RH playing SNDL here in this area here. I didn't take it all the way back up here, but there was some cannabis news yesterday, I think. So it really tries to hold this $1 now, and if a stock is above the $1 mark and tries to hold that one, then it just might be just this nice squeeze up. So there's only one big level here, and that is this support level, the $1 level on SNDL, sundial. SOS also gave me some heartaches yesterday. I thought that it would get higher, so it's back on my watch list right now. And that's just because I don't know. My feelings are getting in the way with these stocks. So on a technical front, you just have to say, what's happening here? But so there's not a lot of room to day trade this, because here are levels. This is a level. Here are levels. This is a level. And then the next level to the upside is 414. So as a day trader, really having troubles I really have trouble to day trade this one because it's just not moving like I thought it would. And so I keep it on my watch list because sometimes as a day trader, you don't have to believe in anything, stocks, talking about stocks, of course. And that's because I just belief gets in the way of your technical analysis. So if you're a technical player, then believing in something is weird. But sometimes you really have to be sure that you don't have to be sure. Intuition can tell you something. And I don't know what it is. I don't have an explanation for it. So COS also going. Okay, this is COS. Look at COS 26 and now at 27.30. Wow. 7,000 shares traded in the last 5 minutes. 9,000. So that's not a lot if you want to trade this one. But yeah, put it on your watch list, COS. Why not? This level seems to be still accurate for COS 25.50, and then there's a lot of room to 28.89. So as a reverse or long player, this is what I want to see on a stock like this. So just move up a little bit more, like something like this, and then just pull down to this level 25.55 or the pre-market open 26, and then play to the upside all the way to this 28.89 level. Eon Rodius. So how are my likes going, guys? I'm not looked at it. So are my likes good? What's not Eon, of course, Emet. Am I still likable to you? Am I giving you the right information? It's all for free because you're watching Benzinga, of course, and we are really in the habit of giving you all this free information. Why do I do that? Because I know that if you hold on to my levels, then you can be a profitable trader. And if you watch me on Twitter, don't follow me, but you can see what I'm doing. So I'm accountable for the levels that I put in. And if I say I'm not going to make a trade, I'm not going to make a trade. And if I make a loss, I'm going to say this was a loss for me. I stopped out. I followed my strategy. I did what was right, but sometimes the stock does not care about the strategy that you put in. So this high here of 135.63 is very close to this low of 135.84. And then this 9 EMA on a daily is dangerously close to that level also. So this is going to be a Lila line. For everybody who watches me all the time, you know this now is an area of support because of this, and this. So this is not an exact line, sell this. So there's an area of support here. So if you want to short this one now, it's now at 138. No, this is a big spread, so this is the spread that you see here. And I think there's no volume in this one today. No, there is not, so you have to wait till it opens, of course. But if you want to play this one to the short sides, Eon, then you have to take into account that your area of support is at 135.60-ish. So this Lila line, Lila. And then your next support level is here 132.50 and then 128.99. So normally when I look at this, I think if you look at this in a big picture, then this is just going up very nicely since November. It is applied materials and then just reached its top here. And then this, you thought, okay, this is it. Going down here. But now making new higher highs. I'm not sure if I want to short this if my support levels are so close to where it's at now. So what can you make here if you're shorting this one? If this level really holds, then it's no, I'm not shorting this. What I rather want to see is then this one dropping down to this area of support and then play it back to the upside again. That's what I would do if this level holds, and if this level breaks, then there is not a lot of room to the downside, because here's your next level at 132.47. That's $3. Okay, yeah, you can play this one. You can play this one. I will give you that. So if you say, okay, I want to short this one, then I really would wait. If this level here breaks, and then you can play to the downside. And if this level holds, then you just might play this one to the upside. I can see this wick here, which is a nasty one that you don't want to see normally, but 130, the Lila here is really your a telltale sign, I think. I don't think, that's my analysis. Sorry. Okay, let's do the watch lists because we were almost there. Did we do Neo? No, we did not. Did we? No. So yesterday, or the day before, no, yesterday, we said, was it yesterday, this Lila is also an area of resistance, and you can just see perfectly here on the 15 minutes why this is an area of resistance. Try to break it here, try to break it here, try to break it here, pull down, try to break it here, and then if resistance becomes support, guys, everybody knows that, but you really have to remind yourself sometimes. So this is resistance all the way, an area of resistance, and then 1, 2, 3, 3.5, 4.5, 5.5 times its support, and then you can just nicely play this Neo to 42.50. So that's a $1 win on a $40 stock, and then you're just happy. I'm just not sure if this, if you want to see this one go to 41.35 all the way back, I'm not sure if that's something. just might. Open and close are very close to each other now, so that's definitely a level at 42.50. This seems a little bit odd here. $42.50 is a level for Neo, and I'm just gonna move this one a little bit up because 41.50 might also be some kind of support here for Neo today. And then what you want to see as a secondary runner, of course, if the real nice play if when this one fills this wick here, but that's a big order, I think. Well, yeah, just might. $2 is not too bad. It can move $2 in a day on average. Okay, what we watch lists. Yeah, that's what you get when you have this big watch list. But a big watch list is very good because we have a lot of options today to play. So this is AMSC. These are one of the plays that you've seen me do before because it's not bullish because of those two lines, but it's a semiconductor play, and it just might, and it just might. So now you want to see this 20 moving average holding. So 15 is your support, and then this is your next level here, this 1561. This was the high of the day yesterday, 1530. So not a lot of room to wiggle in, but AMSC, if volume picks up, then might just be the play that you want. If it drops, and then you can play it to the upside, like I told you earlier. Then some small ones. PXS. Also try to get to that $1 mark like SNDL did. So waiting for that one. So I'm going to set my alert here at 94 cents. LB, why not? This is LB. Also making some moves, but it's not a big mover on a day, or can be very choppy on a day. So I want to see the breakout above 71.10. So I'm going to make this only a long play for myself if it's above 71.10, and then the next target is 72.02. So that's $1 on the $71 stock. CCL might be in play again today. This is just an ugly wick that you see here. Normally you say this is my first sign that this one will go down. That's the textbook, but I'm not so sure, but I don't want to see this one fall under this 29.92 level. Then you can just play it to 30.74 for CCL. Just might be in play again today. HPQ. Well, you can see why this is something that you want to play. Big gap down, but decided not to fall any further, so it's not tripling down all the way to this 200 SME here. So if this one gets momentum back, if needs a lot of volume, so there's no volume in it right now. This is what it's trading right now, so don't look at this one pre-market, but just when markets open, why not? 29.36 is the support level for this one. And then just want to see Lizzie. What's happening there? Okay. Let's do some tickers from the chat, guys, because it's past 5 o'clock already. Time flies when I talk a lot. If you did put in a ticker already and I didn't see it, then put in one more. Try it one more time because I missed it. Mara. Benzinga is not a big ticker than the Forex Mara. What's going on with Bitcoin? Something going on. Mara and Riot are obviously very related to what's going on right there. So it's just now hitting these two levels. So be aware that it stays above this 24.71 level. We talked about these levels before, but it's not just something that you want to see right now. 26.21, 24.71 are the levels for Mara. So it really needs to, really need to support you at 24.71. That's a long way from home where it's not now, so you just want to make the breakout play, I think, and see if you can find another level. Yeah, then of course open and close. Keep telling you that, guys. I'm not always calling these open and close prices, but you really have to check those because they are not seldom levels. So 25.27 is also a level for Mara. BT looking good. OP. Okay. Okay, it looks good. If it gets above this 913, then your next level is 950, and then your next level is 990-ish, 986. You really want to play the breakout here, I think, or maybe just wait till it falls down to this level here, 837, and then you can play this one as a reverse play. No, I'm not trading crypto. We have guys and girls at Benzinga who are a lot better in crypto, and you can play crypto based on technicals. HMBL. Oops. What's happening here? Look at this, guys. Nice call, Bobby. So what's happening here? This is the bottom. Then this 9 EMA is some kind of a resistance. Twice gets through that one. And the 200 is resistance, but takes no prisoners after that, and then just if this one breaks this 177 level, then you are plays one all the way up to 237 here. So really nice one. 150 has to hold and then try to make the break of 177. If you look at this earlier moves up, then it had some trouble with its EMAs on a daily. So twice here, twice here. So it just might do something like this today. Hitting that level of 177 like it did here, maybe with a wick like this or a wick like this, or maybe just sort of false breakout above this line, and then the next day, this might just be a day that it just gets to this 177 and then wait for the day after, because it takes no prisoners once it's above one those moving averages. So really nice one to keep in mind on today's watch list, but also to keep this one on tomorrow's watch list. So I'm gonna put him right up there. Thanks for that. So that's the power of the chats. People are looking at other stocks, and HMBL is on my watch list right now. What did they say? Bitcoin? Yeah, it's a Bitcoin. BTC is Bitcoin. Yeah. Did I say something right? Wrong? I don't know. It's 10 past 11. Put in a ticker, guys, and I'm gonna do in my last ticker. The first one who puts in a ticker is someone. Just watching what's happening right now. This is Mito. Pre-market. Big move, 73% up right now. So it was up right here in 263 area. Here. 263. Oh. So if it breaks this one now, not now, but if it breaks 263 when markets open, then you can play this one. There are 100,000 trades now, shares traded, 70,000. So it's a small stock. Look at this. Look at this. This is why it's having some trouble with this 263 area, because this one. If you want to trade pre-markets, and this is just a small stock, and it's trading with decent volume right now, and this is what you're seeing. Level, 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 level. It's trying to get above that 260 area right now. Then look at the move it can make. I'm just saying, guys, I'm not saying that you should do this, but I'm just saying that you could. Gia, I didn't see that one. I didn't see you on a show. So I know all these other guys, OP, really appreciate you being here, OP, and being so active. But H also, BKM also, you're great to be some great participants in this show. Really, really appreciate it. But now we have Gia here, and I see that name for the first time. More of my trades on Twitter, okay? Conversation character. I will do that. Follow me on Twitter, please. Gia, new to this show. Is this just your first comment, or am I just so stupid that I did not remember you? I'm pretty good in remembering names. So, are you a day trader? Are you an investor? Are you a swing trader? What are you doing? Really want to know. I really want to broaden my horizon. So Zinerba Pharmaceuticals. This is nasty here. It's not a double top, but it's close. But it's not a double top. So no volume during pre-market. Did hold this level here at the 5 mark, so all the way up, and then this happens. Had earnings or something yesterday, or some kind of bad news, I think. So now I'm looking for a I'm looking for a pattern of some kind. Thank you, Gia. This is a nice one that you gave me right now. This is insane. This is also insane. And then after insane days like these, then this happens. This is not as insane as the other ones, but this happens. And then after those red candles, then there's this pattern of I don't know what to do. So big day up, then down, people taking profits. then just hovering around and then fading down, just trying to get up again, day down, and then trying to get up again and does not get there. These are big ugly wicks here on a daily pattern. But after all this happened here, then this is going on. For day trading, this moves 37 cents on average. This is the ATR. It has a float of 39 million. It's a $5 stock. So it's only something that's really playable on these big days. And after a big loss like yesterday, or big red day like yesterday, after big day losses, then this is just, I think, no, I don't think. This is my analysis for this stock today. It will stay in this area between 484 and 509. We'll just hover here, and then this is just a 20-cent play with no volume and for a day trade. So if it stays here between those lines, then it's not something that I'm very interested in. But if it stays above this 509 and tries to get up again, so if something like this would happen today, you just fill this red candle right back up here, then you have a 70-cent play on your hand, and then it's going to be interesting. But my prediction right now, then it's going to be a lot of chop around this area. And if it's not, if volume gets in, then you can play this one to 570. So on volume and on price action, thanks for that one, Gia. Conversations on character. Are you following me on Sunik? Okay. You have a lot of names now. This is just mind-boggling to me. I know that you follow me on Twitter. You do some of my plays sometimes. I know that. Are you in with me? I tweeted out a few days ago, and you said me, but I did not recognize you as a Sunik. Do I say Sunik? So guys, it's 11:20 here in Amsterdam, and it's 5:20 Eastern time. So I am way beyond Christmas here. So I have to stop, because otherwise, you know it, Jason's going to be very mad at me taking up all this space. So please, if you like this show, hit that share. If you are not subscribed yet, please hit subscribe. That costs you nothing also. If you want to share this with your friends, then please share this with your friends and say Benzinga is the best. I'm going to be back tomorrow morning, 4 o'clock Eastern time, and I am going to be back 7:30 Eastern time on my own little channel, Bosch Trading. I'm just doing a very quick recap there, and maybe put in some new tickers if I have to, but that's just a real quick show without me talking a lot about all other stuff. Just talking tickers, all 30 minutes long. And then France against Wales tonight. That's I think that's rugby. OP. I gather, or is it soccer? So thanks for watching. Please hit it like, hit it subscribe, share this with your friends. If you're watching this not live but later because you're just getting up and having a cup of coffee at 6 o'clock, at 7 o'clock, at 8 o'clock, I don't care. Please hit it like also. I know that a lot of people are watching this not live because it's very early, but if you're not watching this live, also please hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. Soccer prep, okay, EP, OP. Thank you, praying for my blessings. Very good, going my take. Also nice that you subscribe there. So be careful today, trade wisely. This show was for information purposes only. It's not an advice on trading or on investing. So please trade your own strategy. I cannot stress that enough. And use my levels if you want to. Bye for now, and see you all very